Do you have any updates, or
Yeah.
are you any closer to a resolution?
Yeah, we've had two very good caucus meetings the last few days, because I want to involve all my colleagues that I work with in what we're doing, because all of us are trying to protect life, and we're also trying to protect money that the taxpayer is not supposed to spend on anything to do with abortion. And obviously I'm very upset about the executive overreach, not just from the president and the Pentagon, but also now from Senator Schumer of pretty much taking out the language in the House bill and not allowing it going to the Senate bill in the NDAA. And that was one of the things that we're counting on to work with. And unfortunately yesterday, it was a huge overreach from the left to take that out, because they know that they were wrong and they knew that it would pass. So now we're working towards getting, which I've been very much for, getting the promotions over with. We need to get them promoted. I don't know what they're going to do with the resolution, but we're going through all the people that are up for promotion. We will promote people in the very near future. I don't know how many at one time. I'd like to get it done here in the next week or so. I saw today where Senator Schumer says he's going ahead with the resolution. I don't think he's got the votes. So we'll talk again today and probably Tuesday on the resolution. But again, I've involved all my colleagues. We've had real good discussions about this, about the proper way to do this, because we do want to stand up for life and the taxpayers and not having to pay for anything to do with abortion, and get these people that need to be promoted.
How is it that you would decide who gets promoted and who you would take a hold off of? Because it sounds like there would be some or many that you're going to look to hold on, and then others.
Well, there's not too many. Most that we've gone through and looked at backgrounds, and we feel good about them. We just want to protect our military too. We're in a process now of going through them and make sure that our military is sound and the leadership is what it should be. Normally you don't have time to do this, but we've had a year now to look at most of these and be able to put a good game plan together to get the ones that we really think are going to be very good in their next position to get them promoted.
What is the basis for picking who you're going to pick to be promoted and who not to pick? What is the basis for that?
Yeah.
And does that deal with your concerns about some of the so-called woke policy?
This didn't start out as looking at people that was qualified and not qualified. This started out as obviously abortion, overreach, and those things. Now, since we've had all this time, we've had different groups across Washington, D.C. and the country that have evaluated all these military appointees. Now, these are very important positions. This is not a private moving to a sergeant and getting one more stripe. This is people that are running our military. I think that we need to make sure that people that are our generals and admirals should be vetted to some degree, but also understand that we need to get these people promoted, and it's been a long time for some of them.
So it is the woke policies?
Well, some of it is, yeah, some of it is.
Time for one more question, guys.
So you expect a resolution by Wednesday or Thursday of next week?
I don't know, I can't control.
Before we vote on the standing resolution.
Normally you don't bring a vote to the floor unless you got the votes. He needs to whip it pretty good after our meetings that we've had. But again, I can't vote for my colleagues. And I can't control what Schumer's doing. Nobody can. You don't know which way he's coming from. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to be pushed and shoved and hurried on this, because we've taken our time with it. We've done it the right way. And at the end of the day, I know these people, need to be promoted. It's not that they have not done anything wrong, but it's the only way that we've been able to get the attention of the Democrats. And it's the only thing that you have to get their attention when you have no power. And so we've got their attention, and we've had them stirred up pretty good. But at the end of the day, I understand the need for promotions.
What about the 3-star, 4-star divide? Is that still a viable proposal? Is that still being considered?
I want to get as many done as possible. I'm not looking at the different levels.
That's not under consideration.
That's not a consideration. It might at the end of the day, when we look at it, And I'm going to sit down and talk to a couple of people on the Democratic side and see what they think, because they've done some of the same things. They've looked at a lot of these people too, and I think at the end of the day, some of these upper echelon people should be individually, brought to through a nomination process and not just ramrodded through. Thank y'all.
About 90% of the nominations that you're considering.
Oh, I don't know. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.